Hey, what's up? Once again, I'm gonna talk to you guys about one of my favorite artists, and let me know if you know his stuff and how it makes you feel and what you think about it and stuff. I think this guy's so inspiring. He has been around in the art community for years. It feels like I've been watching his art progress forever, and he's been inspiring from the very beginning. And I think I followed him like instantly when I was a kid, posting things on DeviantArt. So let me know like if you've been following this guy for a long time too, or if you've never seen his stuff at all. He does a huge variety of stuff. He does characters, studies, environments, and he posts a lot of work in progress, which is something I really love, really love. And I feel like this guy not only does amazing art, but like his technical ability is crazy, and he's always kind of seems like he's trying to help everybody too, because he posts, like I said, all these progress things and sketches and like thoughts kind of, and he really feels like he helps you learn. Like you're admiring his stuff and learning at the same time, because yeah, his ability is great. So I think this guy is really impactful and inspiring for a lot of artists online. So let me know if you know him or if you like his stuff. So I have a lot of tabs. I have to go pretty quick if I want this to make any sense. Um, Here, let's start looking at his stuff. So what I like about his stuff is um, there's a lot of like a facetedness to the way he paints. Nothing is messy or over blended. You can tell when he wants it to be soft, it's soft, and when he wants it to be like hard edges or um, like I don't know, edges that kind of catch your eye. He knows how to do all this stuff on purpose, kind of, and he's so inspiring, like with his colors and like light light knowledge and shape knowledge. So it's really cool to see. And he does a lot of things for Asian RPGs, I think, because a lot of his stuff from a long time ago too has always been like cool character designs. Yeah, so I really like the way he paints. The colors are so cool. I've almost never seen an artist do what he does with color. Yeah, so it's really cool. This is just absolutely incredible. It's one of my favorites. It's like there's a lot of light and life to this, and this is like it's so nice. I just want to look at this forever, and you can tell like what I meant was like when you look at this guy's stuff, you learn, because like when I'm looking at this, I'm like, how would I in one of my images demonstrate like something in the shade and something in the light? Like there's all these hot edges here, and this is all blue and cold and shadowy looking, and here the detail fades into the background and the values fade too. They become lighter, but like in pleasant looking chunks, kind of like it's really well designed. Like look at this area here right on the edge between like loose and some more tighter spots, and the shadows are more defined here, like they have little really dark spots. And just even the planks of wood have like, you know, they change like from this part to this part, and just, everything is so cool. It's so interesting to look at his stuff. That's one of my favorite things about his work. And these are some studies that he does, and they're so like they just grab your eye. There's so much nice brushwork, and like I don't know. I feel like he's having a lot of fun, like dancing around, painting, like I mean, dancing around with the brush and stuff. It's so cool. I've almost never seen like someone that makes you feel like they're having so much fun, like this guy. And yeah, like the shapes he does with his lines and the way it complements his brushwork is crazy. Like here in the hair, all this little. I wonder if I can open it bigger. Not really. Um, yeah, just so cool, and like mecha and organic, and I feel like I've never seen him do something wrong or bad. Like he just everything he does he understands. I guess, not to say that he's never failed. I mean, you have to fail a lot to become this good, but it's just so cool. He has such a good hold on everything. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm gonna close the other ones so that we have less tabs. Yeah, this is crazy. Like it's just so nice. You look at the colors he's using to define the form, and it's so pleasant. Like these reds here. And the stairs, the upside is blue because it's filled with skylight. and like the light here is warm. It's so nice. And these little cats, like I love the situations he paints too. They're really nice. And this character is so beautiful. I find he always does these like really subtle. I feel like he uses gray so well. It complements like everything else in the painting. You just kind of get lost in these soft gray areas and stuff, and it's so beautiful. And then he often posts sketches and stuff, so it's really nice to see, you know, where that started and stuff. I can't believe I didn't like that one. Yeah. And this is a study again of a statue, and you can tell he's like, look at all this form that you feel. It's so dimensional. It's great. And this too, like, just everything. It's so pleasant to look at. All this little brushwork here, and the colors, the way they're like here. There's a few grays and greens and yellows, and then like on the edges of the shadow, it's like so hot. And here too, the lips. It's crazy. It's really nice. And the hair too. It's nice. This is so great. Like the edges are so cool. Love this one. This form on the legs and the shadow shapes and stuff. And here it's a little bit more loose, but like chiseled, you know? It's so nice. It's really pleasant to look at. And these are some more studies. Like he seems to be interested in everything, and it's really cool. This is so nice, the colors. I think I know this picture. I actually really like the picture that's based on. Okay. Let's go a little faster. Yeah, his characters are so cool. Like what I said about the gray, like there's a lot of gray going on in here. Not gray, but like grayer versions of the color. And it just like makes the light come out so nice. It's beautiful. Yeah. And it's so dynamic too. Like you can tell he designs all these shapes, and he's just like, you know, I don't know, he's designing it really well. I don't know what else to say. And this too, I love this piece. I love the shapes and the hair, and like look at the lighting here is so cool. All these strokes, and the dress here, and these little objects like the little knives and stuff. So cool. And these knees, they're great. Love it. I like these on DeviantArt, I think, and on Facebook. So, and here, like the light is so cool. I can't get over this photo study. It's so beautiful. How, just, it's so nice. You can really feel it. Like here, it's really sharp, and here it's just kind of like calming shadow, fuzzy. It's so beautiful. It's so nice. It like vibrates with light. And this is his Gumroad. I suggest if you like his stuff to get this. As far as I know, there's no audio in these videos. This is the one I have. This is a collection of his 3 how to draw human body in perspective, how to rotate stuff in perspective, and how to control angle and proportion in perspective. And they're videos, but as far as I know, like I said, there's no audio in them, but there might be. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I can double check, but yeah. So the thing I like about these is that they're kind of like his other drawings that he posts. You just kind of understand the way he's like, when he does it, it looks very straightforward. There's no, like he just knows. I think you can kind of just tell that he knows, he has a good handle on it. So when you see him execute these things, when you see him draw the lines, and like just even seeing, like even just looking at this image, you kind of like, you know, you understand what's going on, and it helps you. So yeah, his stuff is really cool. I suggest you get these if you're interested. Anyways, here's a lot of more stuff by him. This is just his Facebook timeline photos, just showing you what I said about like how he posts his progress. There's all these sketches, you know, and studies, and I think like all kinds of stuff. Like this is like a class or a book or something. sketches, you know, all kinds of stuff. So I think he's really interesting to follow. Oh yeah, this, I forgot about this. This is one of my favorite pieces by him, and he put out a step-by-step. Let's let it load. Might take a while. Okay, this is one of my favorite things that he's done. It's so cool, like the shapes and the light. I love this part and the shadow. Just love everything about this piece, and it's so cool to see how he progressed in the piece, like, you know, from that to that. It's very cool. Yeah. And so yeah, I suggest you follow him on Facebook if you're interested, because he's posting really, really cool stuff. Maybe this is like a paint over. Looks really cool. Yeah, student paint over. Very cool. That's nice. He adds more atmosphere and stuff. Evens out the values a little bit. Let's see what I had open here. I think all these didn't load well. Well, we're gonna wait a second, I guess, on each one, if they want to load. Maybe I'll have to open those again. Wait. Please work. Oh, whatever, that's okay. So anyways, here's his DeviantArt, Cushart, and he has, these are some slightly older pieces, maybe like 3 years ago, and they're still so cool, like they're so dynamic and the design is great and stuff. And here, like, I think this is around when he started really like having this individual like color and like shadow and light choice and stuff. I don't know. I don't remember like when I started noticing that about his stuff. Like this is exactly what I mean. Like how the shadows are like so, I love the way he makes them interact with the light. It's like really special. I feel like he has like his own way of doing it. It's super nice. This too, I love this one. I always like his work is the kind of work that you just like, oops, you kind of just always like stare at and wonder about. It's so nice. I remember like just staring at this, like how does he do it? It's so beautiful. And the hair, like I love the hair on this piece. It's so nice. And there's all these little like golden strands. This one's one of my favorites too. I've always loved the way like some of it is like more disappearing, kind of like this is not very obvious, and the edges here and the, you know, and then like the parts where he wants you to look at it and the parts that want to get your attention really do, like her face because of the edges and the values and stuff. And here I love how this kind of fades away and this is really obvious. It's super nice. And the shape of the legs is like, wow, it's always just fascinated me. It's so cool. And this, I love this so much. This character is so great, and the perspective and the like the costume is so beautiful. Look at all these little details here. And the cat and the hair and her face, it's just so nice. Everything he does is perfect. This too, it's so cool. I love the colors. Like it's much more cold than I feel like I would have like instinctively drawn something, and it's so beautiful to see. Like look at this blue here. It's so nice. And this here, like all these little shadow and light places are so satisfying to look at. He paints them so beautifully. Like he pays a lot of attention to it. This is so nice too. I love this little like red here. Makes it like vibrate. You can see the like subsurface scattering. And here too. It's so nice on the, and these tails are just, oh my god. It's so beautiful. Super nice. And the pose and everything, it's just so cool. Let's close those. This one too, it's so nice. Just the colors are like so vibrant and nice. But there's a lot of grays going on. So you can tell he really knows how to handle it. And like this really, you can tell that it's behind, you know? And this one's in front. It's really cool. And here's one of his books that I don't think it's available anymore. Yeah. I really wish like you could buy them all. cool. Yeah. This is some of his older stuff. It's not that old even. Wow. But yeah, so cool. You can tell like this is stuff that like he does more now, you know, in a different way, but he's doing it here, like the shadow and the light. He always just has such a cool way of doing it. I don't know how to say it, but like his shadows and his lights, like they're his, you know? It's great. This is like older character stuff I just love by him, and I was always really inspired by his stuff, like the designs and the colors. They're so appealing. Like they're really vibrant. Yeah. So I love this boot. It's so nice. This is one of my favorites too. It's just so cute. And I love the way it's painted. I love these legs and just everything is so cool. And this is the kind of stuff I used to see by him and just like be amazed. Like all these cool character sketches with like so much detail and knowledge. Like you feel like he's playing, like he knows everything and he just does whatever he wants, kind of thing. It's so cool. Love this. These legs here, so cool. I know I've said that a million times, but it's just so impressive and fun. It's fun to look at because you can kind of feel like he had fun too. Yeah, and the form, like he never like flattens anything. It all has so much form to it because of the way he sees the 3D and he translates it to drawing and stuff. It's so great. And there's so much like movement to it. It's really cool. These are older ones. It's cool. He's always like making the character travel through space, kind of. Like it's never just a character like just on one plane. It's always like something's leaning, something's like jutting forward. There's always an action. It's really cool. These are not gonna are these just gonna stay inactive the whole time? Wait, how do I get this to show? I just want to show you these things. Am I gonna have to go on his timeline and open them again? That wouldn't be a big deal. Sorry. 1 second. Let's just figure this out. And this video is already way longer than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. I knew that would happen. This guy's work is crazy. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to just close all those. 1 second. I'll close them myself later, but I just want to go to where they were so I can show you. So it's Krenz Cushart, and then on Facebook, and then you go to his pictures. Whoops. I didn't notice that I had conversations open. Okay, so yeah, like there's all his stuff here. And I had opened a few because they were like particularly impressive. This is really cool. Is this a study? This is so cool. I don't remember which ones they were. Sorry, bear with me a little bit. I think it was this one, and this, and this. Yeah, I remember. I'm doing the same thing again. I have to open them the other way or else they're gonna load forever. Oh. Sorry. Forgive me, please. Okay, let's open them properly. So, this image, I really like the way the waves look. They're really beautiful and you can feel she's in shadow and that's in light, and it's really cool. It seems very difficult to achieve. This is super nice. So cool. These kind of boats are so beautiful. I think this one too, the light is like really pops. It's so cool. I think I've said cool like 1,000 times today. Yeah, this piece, he posts the, earlier versions of it, and it's really cool. So cool. And this, I love this. So nice. It's so cool. This is like, it's just, I don't think a lot of people would ever share this. it's a class demo, I guess, and like it's fascinating. It makes you think like I should do this in my brain. And I'm gonna open that and look at it some more later. Yeah, so it's just so fascinating to look at his stuff. Not only do you like admire his skill and you know, learn, but you're just fascinated and inspired and stuff. Like the light is so cool. You can see how like how it goes from here to here, and it's so vibrant. Like it feels very gray when you like there's a lot of gray going on, right? But all of the light, all of the shadow areas have like these subtleties to them that are so beautiful, like the warmth here and here. Everything is so nice. It's so cool. I just love it. A couple of other ones. I want to find this one that I had earlier and I lost it. Oh yeah, I love when he posts the flats too. Like before he starts painting, it's really cool to see that. I really like flat color images. And he does like all kinds of stuff. You see how hard he works. It's really inspiring. And this kind of thing, this is crazy. Like he's imagining his characters in 3D space. I think these are other people's art, and he's imagining like how it would exist in space. And that's really, really cool. I think you learn so much by doing that. And like once again, like his process, so cool. This and that one. No, it's beautiful to see how he's placing his brushstrokes. And these little like they all have these little shapes. Sorry. You know, they all have these specifically designed shapes to them. It really, really helps his style come through. And like 3D stuff again, where the character's like in space. Wow, this one looks incredible. Photo study, that's crazy, so cool. These boats, my gosh, it's just fascinating to look through. It's so cool. This is, he often does this kind of stuff. It's so cool. I don't know what else to say, it's just amazing. I want to find the one that I was looking for. I think we're almost there. Oh yeah, this is the one I really like too. I love the the light and the shadow. That's what I like a lot about his stuff in general. But here, like these shapes are so beautiful. They're just, I can't even get over that. I love it so much. And the skirt on the dress, the shape of the legs, everything is perfect. Everything about this image is perfect. It's too good. And like you see a sketch and you see creatures and stuff too. And the way he divides the body sections is crazy. It looks so helpful. Like he's creating shape language for himself and stuff like that, and like ways to break it down that he can maintain, and like it helps him every time he draws something like that. Okay, so this is the one I wanted to find because I really, really love this drawing. And actually, I think one of the earlier stages of it I like more, even more than the final product. But it's so beautiful. It's so cute, and like, I love the subtlety of color here. It's super great. But actually, I think my favorite version was maybe this one. I don't remember. Yeah, I think I like this one a lot because of her simple face, and just like, you see how it's gonna get to where it's going, but it's like, you know, this is, you kind of learn from seeing something like that. And this too, I don't remember which one I liked a lot, but yeah. It's so cool. I just love seeing like the cutout colors. It's really pretty. Here too. It's really cool. Love this piece. Yeah, was there anything else? Yeah, this one's really cool too. The hair, I don't even know how he managed to design this. It really looks like it's like, you know, that they're all placed where they are in space, kind of. Like, it doesn't feel like any of them are just shapes on a 2D plane. They all feel like they're part of this character. Like they're pieces that are actually there. Like, yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, this hair is actually in front of her. This hair is actually here above the arm. This one's actually behind her. It's so cool. I love it. This is something that's I find really challenging to do, and it makes it look so cool and fun because of these shapes. They're so well designed, and the way he shades them and stuff. It's really, really cool. This too. Super cool. Yeah, I don't know what else I can say, and I talked way too long, but like, just this guy's work is incredible. And once again, look, like another thing where he's just doing us a favor. He helps a lot of people, I think, because he has really solid knowledge, and none of it is just like, I'm being lazy about this. Like, it's all very studious, kind of, and hard work. So he helps you realize that, like, you know, just try to start understanding these things and you'll get there someday, kind of thing. So I find like looking at his stuff really encourages me to learn more and stick with curiosity and learning and stuff. It's really cool. Yeah. And like analyzing stuff. Like, he analyzes stuff a lot, and it's fascinating. I love this one. It's so cool. This is so dynamic. Like, these shapes are so cool. They just like sweep across, and like, you know, the pose is always interesting, and the shadow, really, really cool. Yeah. I love this one too, the flat version. Yeah, I love it. I just really, really like seeing where he starts thinking about the shadows and all that stuff. Really helps you learn about the process. I hope I'm done. Oh wait, yeah, this one, and this one. I really like this one. I actually like in this version more than the final, but that's okay. I just like I have a problem with detail density. I don't like when there's all this detail everywhere. So this one is a little bit more like restful on the eye, I guess. It's super nice. And you can see so much volume. This one's still incredibly beautiful, the finished product, but like, oh, I showed you the larger version earlier. But yeah, and this one, the flats of it are so cool. And I love this one too. It's so fun. Yeah, this is really cool. I love this, like this whip of hair and the shapes at the end. So beautiful. And the sketch here, it's incredible. I just love it so much. Like, looking at his stuff makes me want to draw right away, like right now. So I'm gonna try to go do that. Actually, wait, I think I want to do another artist first before I go. So thanks for listening. I know that was incredibly long, but this guy, he's just so cool and so fascinating. Like, I think I've said the same words millions of times to like just watching his stuff, but I hope you found it interesting. I hope you like his art, and get his Gumroad and his books and stuff if you can. And yeah, just follow him everywhere. So bye, have fun, hope you had a good day.